Thank you, sir. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, did you have to wait for a long time?
It was 30 minutes, but
But that's very little.
yes.
अब तो पान की दुकान में जाइए, वहाँ भी 30 मिनट वेट होता है.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Deepesh Kumari.
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So, your photograph here is very different than what you look. यहाँ में चश्मा नहीं है.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Recent power?
No, ma'am. I am wearing this glasses since my 10th class.
Okay.
But
You forgot.
no, not forgot. And photo maker said due to light problem,
It flashes, no, the light.
Yes.
Okay. So, what is your power? Your eye power?
In 1.75, in 1 2 minus.
-2. Not very much. पढ़ लिया ज़्यादा आप. Studied too much, so power कम होगी. Doesn't matter.
Yes, ma'am.
So, we are a democracy. India is a democracy. You agree to that?
Yes, ma'am.
You agree. So, what are some other democracies in the world? Other countries?
USA, United States of America is one. Then UK, United Kingdom is there. And Australia is another democracy.
So, do you think we've done well as a democracy?
Now, mostly we have done very well. Like we are following the 5-year election cycle. Means power change is very peaceful. It is not haphazard. We have not seen military coup also. But democracy doesn't mean only timely election. It also means equality to its citizen. So on that front, we need to improve. Our socio-economic indicators are not very good. We have more than 26% people who are still in below poverty line. We have people like women, transgenders who have not reached their equal potential. So in that way, we
can
need
do
to
more work.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So, have you heard of the directive principles of state policy?
Yes, ma'am.
So, can you tell me 3-4 directive principles?
Ma'am, it is in part 4 of Indian Constitution.
Okay.
There are many. One is to provide income opportunity to all, means equal opportunity to all. Second is to health of children. We need to take care of that. And third is that promotion of welfare of marginalized section of society like scheduled caste, scheduled tribe and women. And fourth is to protect the environment. So it directs a state to work on these. Yes.
So, do you think that in the past decades, 5 or whatever, so have the women risen up? Have they qualified better, or are they studying better? What do you think has happened? We're talking only of women.
Ma'am, it is sure that we have improved. If we go at ground, then people thinking is changed right now. It is changing. Means right now everyone says that आजकल बेटियां भी बेटों से कम नहीं है. So that way it is good. And other tangible things like sports and administration, then politics and economic front also we have improved it. But ma'am, on security front for women, we are not doing well. NCRB is also saying that women are facing crime in domestic violence, etc.
Other problems.
Yes, and malnutrition.
Malnutrition.
Yes, that is.
What should be a balanced food for a family? Any family, poor or rich, whatever. Have you heard of balanced diet?
Ma'am, yes.
You have.
That rainbow colors, all colors of rainbow should be there in a diet.
Yeah.
I have heard from my younger sister. So
That's okay.
she is a doctor.
You're a doctor?
Yes,
That's
she is a doctor.
Yeah, that's fine. And a balanced diet would convey certain carbohydrates, protein, fats, minerals, vitamins, so on.
Yes.
So whatever is lacking, you can compensate by your vitamin pills and all that, right? So tell me, we are hearing a lot on the newspaper, on the ads of the Doordarshan, that there is Amrit Mahotsav.
Azadi ka Amrit.
So what do you feel that is? What is Amrit Mahotsav?
We are celebrating that we have come along 75 years of our independence. So it is a proud moment Amrut means very sacred moment for us, that we can look back on our achievements, and if any lacuna are there, then we have courage to correct them also. So it is a very pious moment
You
for
feel
us.
it's a good movement, right?
Yes, ma'am. It's a good.
So, I heard about Shanghai. You know
Yes.
about Shanghai? Shanghai city as a whole, it's a very advanced city. They are saying that it's got this XE variant of Omicron. Or, so, and they've locked up the city. Whole city they've put under lock. So, have you heard about what they are doing?
Yes, ma'am. I heard that it is seeing more than 13,000 cases in a day. This is becoming a biggest hotspot in the world for new variant. So they are taking steps by locking it down.
Oh, sure.
Yes, but media reports are coming that very inhumane measures are also taken. Like,
That's not it.
yes.
But India has done well. What do you feel in the Omicron, COVID, fighting COVID, let us say?
Yes, ma'am. India has done very well because we were not expecting that our health system will do so well.
Yeah.
We haven't seen any strike, chows on the city, protest. So
No,
on that
really,
front.
they've done, the doctors, nurses, they've done really well.
Very
They work for 24 hours a day also.
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Very tough.
Yes, ma'am. My sister was in COVID
She's a
duty.
doctor, no?
Yes, ma'am. So,
Which city?
ma'am, she is in now Safdarjung right now.
Where are you?
Yes, yeah,
That's very nice.
yes.
Now you tell me that there is an honorarium. We pay an honorarium and we pay wages. What is there a difference or they are the same?
Ma'am, I don't have much idea, but whatever I know, honorarium is based on the work done. Wages are fixed. Means, yes, honorarium means some targets are given to you, like Anganwadi workers are given target. If you approach 100 women, then you will be given
all
this much.
wages. Otherwise you won't be given, is it? Suppose she doesn't achieve the target, the worker, then what will happen? We won't pay her?
Ma'am, yes, honorary is also not a claim.
Okay.
Yes.
Meaning if she works properly, then we'll pay,
Yes.
otherwise we won't pay.
Yes.
That's what you think, okay? So, I think it's fine, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Kumari. So I see your option is mathematics,
Yes.
and you are a civil engineer and masters in structural engineering.
Yes.
So tell me the issues related to town planning in India.
Sir, there are multiple issues. One, that we haven't done town planning properly. It is very haphazard. Mumbai or suburbs means wherever people find place, they started residing over there. So that way it is not very planned. And second is transportation, city transportation is also not very good. Means right now awareness is coming in policy planners that we should do origin destination studies for proper transport and commute, but earlier it was not there, so we are trying to correct that. And it is town planning is also not very inclusive. Means slums area is still struggling for getting basic necessities like water, sanitation. So we need to work on this.
So can you tell me about number of planned cities, or can you name name the planned cities in Rajasthan?
Sir, smart cities I know, sir, in Rajasthan.
Planned cities. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Can you throw some light on the famous works done by the famous mathematician Ramanujan?
Yes, sir. Ramanujan sir gave theory, number theory. So he told that how number series progress and what is the summation of 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, that is minus 1 by 12. And second, he also propounded Ramanujan theory 1739, means if we sum 17 square and 13 square, it is same as 1713 square. And he also worked in advanced mathematics like hyperloop theory. Is this science?
How do we use mathematics in daily life?
Sir, for a common man, mathematics is very important because one, it provides a calculative tool time management, to resource management. For example, if my mother is calculating that I have 5 children, each children is having 2 chapati, so I should make 10 chapati. So simple mathematics they are using. And in daily life, sir, at higher echelon, we are using it in administration, then economics, in coding, like we use at backend. So, yes.
Okay. I would like you to tell me about the disinvestment policy followed by India in recent times.
So recently, India is following aggressive disinvestment policy. Here, the policy is that we will keep only strategic things with government, bare minimum presence over there. So we have done privatization of Air India. We are listing LIC on IPO. Then we are also progressing on BPCL divestment. Also, we have come national monetization program to monetize asset.
Okay, so tell me about macroeconomic overview of India. If you can tell me about the major macroeconomic indicators of the economy in present times.
The macroeconomic indicators are GDP growth, inflation, then interest rate in the country. So, and employment also. So GDP growth, RBI predicts for next quarter is 7.2%, and inflation is about 5.7%, and repo rate, sir, I don't know exact, but it is in accommodative stance, and employment rate according to PLFS is around 5 to 6%. So that is.
Okay, so do you know what are freebies?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so freebies encourage individuals not to work and be dependent upon the government. So what's your take on this issue?
Sir, my take is opposite of this, because, sir, right now the capitalism in society, which is very harsh on poor people, means they have to buy everything from market, and wages are not that much. So in that case, if some freebies are given like electricity, water, these are basic necessities. So that will not demotivate people to work. Rather than this will provide an income security and social security, and will motivate them to take risk. And if in further studies we find that it is promoting laziness in people, then we can dismantle them. Means it should not be in perpetual things.
Okay. So let's say you are SDM of your home district.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how would you bring Atmanirbharta at your district at grassroots levels?
Sir, Atmanirbharta means district is able to produce for itself. It is able to provide employment to needy people. So for that, sir, I need to do the SWOT analysis of Bharatpur. Bharatpur is my home district. So one strength is that it can excel in tourism because it is at Golden Triangle. So local people can be trained in providing guide work, rural tourism, homestay, so that can be promoted. It will promote to employment, especially for women. And second is, sir, here handicraft is very good in Bharatpur. Bead making, then mala, means that can be explored in Bharatpur. So that is.
Have you heard of CUET?
Sir,
Common University Entrance Test.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are aware.
Yes,
Good.
sir.
So tell me a few of its merits and demerit points.
Sir, merit, if I list one, is that, sir, I also come from a state board, and I personally feel that some boards are giving high marks to students, and they get advantages if entrances are based on 12th marks. So that way it will reduce discrimination. And second advantage, I would say, is that sometimes the private schools are there who proliferate their business by giving this assurance that we will send 100% marks in your midterm and half yearly exam. So this will be discouraged because ultimately students have to face examination. And sir, demerit I would say is that, sir, I may take analogy from NEET and JEE examination. Because of that, coaching culture has flourished. So students who are coming from affluent background, they are only getting coaching facility and they are clearing this examination. So if this happen, this CUET entrance test also, then it will be discriminatory for rural people, marginalized people. So,
But will the students have motivation to score very high marks in class 12th? Because they will be preparing for the CUET and will not focus on the 12th examination.
yes, sir. This is also a demerit because people who are preparing in quota, they go for dummy schools because they have to prepare for entrance examinations. So that is
Okay, my last question is, you have a very good background in civil engineering, your master's also, but still you want to join civil services.
Yes,
Any particular reasons?
sir, I want to go for civil services because I feel that this is a platform where I can work for people who are marginalized. Means, sir, my younger brother was having a problem, medical problem, so I went to district collector of Bharatpur. He helped us so much. So that way I feel that civil servant provides authority and power to, if we have good intention, to work well. So that is it.
Okay, thank you.
So Deepesh, you are a civil engineer.
Yes.
So tell me, and you already also MTech in structural engineering from IT.
Yes.
Tell me, what is your assessment? What went wrong in the twin towers of 9/11? Why did they fall? Such a steel structure, very robust. Why did it fall down?
Sir, structural aspect, I'm not aware, sir. I'll read it. Sorry, sir.
You heard of another twin tower in Noida being brought down?
Yes, sir.
Supertech.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So some trial was made yesterday.
Sir, yesterday.
You're not aware of
yes.
it. So what are the risks involved in bringing down the towers? You have done some seismic performance work also you have done. So what are the apprehensions? Why are they doing trials and then, maybe the actual operation will be done later?
Sir, main is that when this structure will fall, then it will create tremors in the ground. That is for sure. And other essential buildings nearby that area will get this seismic induced seismic wave. And second is yes, that is one reason. And yes, sir, that I know that.
Okay, you have worked on seismic performance.
Yes.
Even if you don't make a tower fall down, you have so many super towers, in Noida, around Delhi. And in which zone does Noida and Delhi fall in seismic zone?
3, sir. Zone 3, I think.
You don't remember? 3 or 4?
Sir, I don't remember.
Okay, but even if it is 3 or 4, how risky it is for Delhi?
Sir, to have
If the earthquake comes,
yes, sir.
what are the chances of creating a disaster, with these skyscrapers and tall buildings and Delhi lying in seismic zone 4?
Sir, seismic one, sir, for building it is disastrous if it is not provided the seismic isolation facilities like base isolation or tune mass damper. If they are provided, then well. And second is, sir, it destabilizes the soil condition beneath it. Means it loosens the soil because of foundation machinery. So that way the capacity to absorb seismic waves is also loosened. So that way it can be a disastrous, sir.
You are from Rajasthan.
Yes, sir.
Now, Akha Teej is very close now. You know what is Akha Teej?
Akshay
Akshay
Tritiya
Tritiya,
was
yes.
yes, sir.
And child marriages happen during Akshay Tritiya, a large number. So tell me, what is this child marriage? What is the law about child marriage? Is it unlawful? It is lawful? Why so much of resistance and the government takes a very serious note of the child marriages?
Sir, Child Marriage Prohibition Act is there, according to which marriage below 18 year of female and 21 year of male is illegal.
Okay, carry on.
Means sir, means party can make it illegal after attaining mature age. Just 3 year time period is given for
No,
women.
I'm not clear. You said it is illegal and party can make it illegal after 18 years.
Means sir, means marriage is there. Means marriage cannot be annulled, I would say. But if they want to annul this marriage, then 3 year time period is given for women, female.
So, what is the difference between a marriage of a marriageable age 18 and 21 and a child marriage? If both have to be annulled, that also has to be annulled. It can be annulled by under another act. So, what is the difference if two children marry, I mean below 18 years, and two adults marry?
If two children marry, sir, they
All right,
cannot.
doesn't matter. Are you in favor of child marriage in Rajasthan?
No, sir, I'm not.
Why did it proliferate and it became so popular in Rajasthan and many other rural areas? What is the social reason? What would be the social reason?
Sir, many reasons are there. One, that people want to reduce the cost. Means if my elder brother is getting married, then my parents will think कि इसकी भी शादी कर देते हैं. Will reduce the cost. And second, it also reduces the demand of dowry if child marriage is happening. And third, sir, sometimes parents also think to shift the burden of raising a girl child to in-laws. So these are reasons. And fourth reason was that Rajasthan earlier was not having many employment opportunities, so people used to migrate. So what they were thinking, that before migrating they should safeguard their girl child. So they think that by marrying her they can ensure the safety. So
as the DM of Bharatpur, suppose you come to know that child marriages are happening, what action would you take?
sir, if child marriages are happening, and on the spot, sir, I can go there, and if it is happening on that place, I can go with my staff, and I'll ask. Means I will take help of NGO also, because NGO and local leader like Sarpanch or influential people like teachers, doctor, and they can convince people not to marry child, because there are many disadvantages of doing it. So on social parameter, nutrition parameter. So, and the second, sir, I can raise awareness that if any child marriage happens, then punishment would be given. So that way. And third, sir, school teachers also can be motivated to tell students that if you are forced to get child marriage, then they can register and come to us. We will help you.
Okay. You said that you will go to the marriage and convince them, right? Now, can you go and stop the marriage? You said it is illegal. Can you stop? It is illegal. I'll giving you punishment. Can you do it?
Yes, sir. Authority means by
Anything which is illegal, you said it is illegal.
Yes.
So you could go and stop it.
Yes,
Stop
sir.
it.
Yes, sir. By legal means, I can do it.
All right. Prime Minister of India and US President Biden are having a virtual meeting today.
Yes, sir.
What is the background? Why they are meeting, having virtual meeting? In what context? And what are the agenda points which have been expected in the talk?
Sir, 2+2 ministerial talk is about to happen in Washington DC. So before that, our leaders are virtually meeting, and agenda or the context is Russia-Ukraine war, and second our collaboration in various front like
Is Russia-Ukraine war on the official agenda of both?
No, sir. For India, it is not. But according to newspaper, this will be a talk point. I would say.
US is likely to raise this issue.
Yes, sir. US is likely to raise.
All right. You have heard of IPCC report.
Yes, sir.
I won't go into the report, but tell me, it has warned,
Yes, sir.
of dire consequences. Now, what effect, with the kind of warning they have given, will this climate change and global warming affect Bharatpur? Imagine climate change effect on Bharatpur. What all will happen?
Sir, one, climate change is creating a problem in Bharatpur already. One, its groundwater level is depleting at very high rate, and the second is that temperature is rising, due to which the agriculture crop mustard and wheat are not giving that much quantity and quality, because they need winter condition, but due to climate change that is not happening. And third is, sir, due to its Bharatpur has bird sanctuary, so if climate change happen, then bird will not come, water will be dry, so tourism will be affected, and ultimately people will also suffer, because if temperature rises, then it is very harsh to work in open environment in summers. So that
Good. So, Deepesh, that's all from my side. I hand over back to the chairperson.